Welcome back to Brother Main Sudoku, and it is a wonderful time to have you tuning into this Sudoku puzzle, whatever time of the day it is. But I do want to start by saying that I speak love and light and positivity into every area and facet of your life, and I do also speak wellness into your mind, spirit, soul, body, and conscious. If there's only one more person out there today who's rooting for you in your corner and hoping that you can tackle everything the day has to offer, your week, month, year, forevermore, and that you are, achieving your goals and pursuing your dreams. That's what it's all about, that you're able to do so with relative ease and overcome every obstacle and hurdle to doing so. So that person would be Theta me, and I do love you, and I thank you for, if you're a returning viewer, sticking with the channel and everything like that from its beginning and to where we are now, where we're going. And if you are new to this channel, what do we do on Brother Main Sudoku? Is we solve Sudoku puzzles, of course, for strategy as we go through, but also the ASMR experience of just filling in the blocks. If you're looking for no commentary, we do offer that in the no commentary playlist. Just check that playlist out. I will say that this is the Sudoku app offered by Beetle Studio on the Google Play Store. I know that 100%. I do also believe it's on the iOS store, but you'd have to verify if you were an Apple user if it's on there. Now, this kind of does offer a kind of uncanny experience where it does highlight in red if you place the wrong digit in the wrong block. Now, if you're looking for the typical paper Sudoku experience, but a digital Sudoku challenge, I do suggest you check out a channel called Sharp Cookie. Now, her name is really Janice, but she goes by Sharp Cookie. Amazing woman, and she does actually a whole array of brain puzzles too. So if you're looking for different kinds of brain puzzles, she also does tutorials and things like that. Check her out. Great stuff. But without further ado, this is going to be an expert puzzle today. So we're just going to dive right in. You're going to see with adequate strategy that we get through this with relative ease. So first place we're going to look is, it looks like this top left-hand block. And what we do is we have a cross-hatching situation with the sevens here. If you notice that, the sevens cross-hatch in 3 places to leave our 7 right here in this block. And that's going to be amazing. What we're going to do is we're going to just, cycle around. Hopefully we get some spin in the block. Okay, so if we spin the block, that'd be a beautiful thing, but we may or may not do so. In the higher difficulty puzzles, it's kind of rare, but we'll see. You'll see. If that speed pencil comes out, that's when we get that, that spinning of the block. So it looks like we're just gonna cycle around. It looks like we get another cross-hatching 3 times on the 5 here. So it looks like our 5 is delegated to this position right here. And I hope you're following along with this. I'll try to slow down and explain if we run into any snags and things like that. But let's see. We'll go ahead and take a cross-hatch that's going to give us a... Then we're going to turn our pencil on. Make sure it's on when it's on, when it needs to be on, and it's off when it needs to be off, because it'll mark incorrectly in here. It looks like we just get a 9. That can go in either of these positions. Make sure it's recording here. 9 that can go in either of those positions. All right, cool beans. What we're also going to do here, so we're just going to keep, looks like we get a crosshatch on the 8, so we're just going to go ahead and place our 8 right here. Rigid 8 right here, not a guessing kind of thing, and we're just going to stay around here and yeah, most definitely. So looks like we are missing the 9 in this column, but we see that we crosshatch the 9 and eliminate the 9s right here for this 9 right here as well as here. So then this must be the 9, okay? And then it looks like we didn't crosshatch with 3 times crosshatch on the 9s and place our 9 right here. Awesome, cool. So we're just gonna just cycle around with that as we're filling it in. It'll get a little easier because more of the blocks will be filled in and things like that. So let's take a look here, see if we can come up with anything for this middle block, which only has 1 number right now. But look, if we cross-hatch the 9s, we get 9s here. We're just marking anywhere where it's 2 of, in the same row or column or things like that, or the same 3x3 block, right? It can only go in 2 places. That's going to help us narrow down. So if we do that same thing here with the 3s, we're looking at the 3s. We can place our 3s, make sure our pencil's on. We place our 3 in one of these 2 blocks. That means it must go in one of these 2 blocks and nowhere else. That helps us. We can go ahead and look at this row. We have kind of a peculiar situation with the 6. The 6 eliminates the 6 in this 3x3 block, eliminates these 3 blocks right here. So then this must be the 6, right? Okay, we're going to stay on that kind of tangent. Not really, but we're going to see that we're missing the 1, the 5, and let's just make sure 1, 5, and 2, right? So what we can do is we can just pull out our pencil. It's only, we can go ahead and 1 or 2 can go here, and 5 right here. All 3 can go. We're just marking 1, 2, and 5, and all three can go right here, it looks like, as well. So it's very ambiguous right now, but we will figure that out, right? But we do know only things can go in these three blocks here. That kind of definitely helps us out. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is just going to continue around here. It looks like we get a situation with, let's see. Let's see here. Just looking around. Sometimes it, loses a little momentum, but we are good. And looks like we have a situation on this row here, so it's going to help us out. The twos. This two eliminates these two blocks for a two. This two eliminates. This must be the two, most definitely. Awesome. Then we can use the crosshatch here. Place our two right here. That helps us. Then we can use the crosshatch of the fives. Place our five right here. Awesome. All right. And we're just going to continue on that tangent. We use the crosshatch 3 times on the fives. Place our 5 right here. That's a beautiful thing. All right. And you see that we're getting through this with this strategy. So I do hope you guys are enjoying. Please hit the like, subscribe, notifications. Stay tuned for your business. All right. Cool beans. What we're going to do is we're just going to continue around town. We're going to bring it around town. It's a shout out to SpongeBob. Okay, so we're just going to continue right now, and what we're going to do is we see that the 1 and the 5 go here. Oh, we got a crosshatch, looks like, with the ones that must go in this row, right? So we're going to ones, right? So we're going to place our 1 right here. Awesome, and then we get our 7. It looks like the 7 must go right here, so that helps us out considerably. Then we know what must go in this row here. We can go ahead and turn our pencil on. We know we're missing the 3, the 4, and the 6. All right. Okay, so it's gonna be 3. Okay, so we're just gonna place our 4 and our 6 here. Oh, well, actually, 3 and the 6 are here. So the only thing that can go here is the 4. Awesome. Then we are missing the 3 and the 6. We can go ahead and mark our pair. Make sure we mark our pair right here. So then we see how it works with doubles and pairs. We get a 1-5 pair in this block in this row. We get a 3-6 pair here, and that means those are the only 2 places that those digits can interchange, right? That's gonna come out. That's gonna come in big. All right, it's gonna come in big here. But we're gonna just continue around as we see it. We then know that our 1s kind of crosshatch. We're gonna place our 1s in one of these 2 blocks here. Awesome. We then get our 7. It looks like the 7s. Look, we get the 7 must go right here, so that helps us eliminate. Right, and then this must be 1. Awesome. Then we're only missing 1 thing from this block. Then that must be the A. That helps us out greatly. Awesome. We are then missing, let's continue. The 3, the 6. We look here. We're missing the 3, the 4, the 8, and the 2. Right? The 3, the 4, the 8, and the 2. So if we want, we can mark up this block. We're not going to do that right now. We will cycle back around for that. Let's go ahead and hit this 9 right here, and then the 9's gonna go right here, right? Awesome. Cool. And then what we're gonna do is then hit this 9 right here with this 9. Cool. Awesome. It's lovely. Pardon me. It must be a stomacho sometimes, Mi estomago. If you're not familiar with what an estomago is, it's your stomach, right? Okay, cool. We'll see what happens from time to time. Time after time. All right, let's see what we got here. We're looking for... And this is where the speed pencil will come in handy, but it's not absolutely necessary right now. What we're going to do is we're going to see the 8s. We can place our 8s in one of only 2 places. Awesome. You can kind of do the same things with the 4s, right? You can place our 4 in here, right? We can see that we're missing then the 3 and the 2. Don't really have too much information, but we do see that kind of helps us out. I do want to take the speed pencil, but we're just going to stave it off a little bit, stave it off. for now. It's not absolutely necessary, so we're not going to do that right now. What we will do is we'll see that the 2s kind of follow the 9s here. Watch this. You see that the 9s, we're just going to verify again. The 9s crosshatch to this. The 2s crosshatch here. This is going to help us out tremendously. This is another kind of situation again. This is the double pair, right? So this is where it's a 2 or 9 in these 2 blocks. We know that rigid. That means the 2 and 9 can only go in these 2 positions in this column and this 3x3 square. So we're only missing then the 1, the 4, the 8, and the 6, right? All right, 1, 4, 8, and 6. We see then that the 8's got to go here. And that helps us out. We can use that information to place our 8s in these 2 blocks right here, if that makes sense. Awesome. All right, and this is where I will take my speed pencil. Okay, so just bear with me one moment. And we are back, and you see that we use the speed pencil, so that's going to help hurry things up real quick. Again, speed pencil, we staved off to the last minute, just to make sure that and it definitely helps us to, it's just a faster version of that regular pencil. So that's all it is. It just does the same thing. We could just click that regular pencil and do the same thing. So you see that speed pencil, great thing with it. That's a feature of this app. So again, it's by the Beatles Studio. It has a 4.5 rating, 50 million plus downloads, and very popular for, a whole array of features, right? But that's one that I really like. So we're just gonna hit this 7. It looks like this is definitely a 7. We know that here, and this is where we might get into spinning. But we're not going to right now. Doesn't look like it, except maybe, let's see. We're going to, looks like we get the, looks like, yeah, not too much. We are going to see something maybe pop out here. But, sometimes it takes, you lose a little momentum, no biggie. No biggie at all. Then we see that this must be the 3. If you're following along, this must be the 3, because the 3 can only go right here. Then this must be the 3. All right, we get a 1-4 pair right here. Awesome. That's going to help us. We don't get any spinning on the block just yet. Okay. All right, it's a little tight, but we see that this must be the 2 for that same kind of strategy where the 2 is the only thing that can go in that position in that row. Hit that for the 2. Awesome. We spin the black. Hit it 2. Hey, hit it 2. Yeah. Hit that 2. Spin. Hit this 2. 2 like a ballerina. You feel me? It's a shout out to Belly. Listen to that like a ballerina. Like a ballerina. Everything. Okay, cool. So we get the 3, 6, the 3, 8 here. Let's see. Awesome. Looks like we can hit the 7 as well. Spin, hit this guy. Shouldn't eat my birria tacos. It happens often on this channel. They eat my birria, and I'm serious about my birria. So we get the 1, 4, 5 here. Let's see. We get this. That must be the 5. That's a great, lovely thing. Don't get any spins yet. Let's see. We can go ahead and let's see what we have here. Not too much. We then definitely get the 6 right here. If we're watching closely, that's going to free up this 3, and everything should resolve. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Everything should resolve, but we're seeing a lot of pairs and doubles here. All right, okay. We're seeing a lot of pairs and doubles here. All right, let's see. Looks like we get a awesome way. Let's see. Looks like we get the 8 most definitely here. Awesome. Okay. Slowly but surely. Take as much as you can, because every little bit counts. Every little bit counts, okay? Every little bit counts. All right, awesome. Cool beans. Just checking here. Doesn't look like anything, right? We're getting down to the nitty gritty though. This is the last few moves here. We're gonna see if we can eliminate anything. Doesn't look like we immediately can. Or maybe I'm just not looking closely enough, and that'll happen too. But you know, things will envelop or unenvelop. I'm not sure sometimes how to use that. It looks like not yet. We might have gotten, well, it looks like, okay, here's where this situation comes in. Looks like for this block, for this 3x3 square, if we follow the logic here, the 9s must go here. So we can eliminate the 9s right here. All right, that's going to help us out a little bit. And let's just make sure the 9s must go here, so that we're going to take these 9s out. Awesome. That puts our 9s in the middle here. Okay, and we're just gonna, see if we can see anywhere else where we have that kind of logic. Sudoku is a numbers-oriented puzzle. Definitely uses logic, a lot of logic to solve. And for the most part, let's see. We have a situation here. Kind of a situation here. Oh, it looks like the 1s, we see this, the 1s must go in here, so then we can turn our pencil back on and take our 1s out of here, which is just going to free up that. Looks like it frees up this 4. Awesome. All right, and then we're going to see, we're going to hit this 1, 1 was the loneliest number and he died right now. No. Okay, awesome. We're going to hit that 4 next to it. And we're going to then hit this 8, hit this 1, awesome, cool, and everything should resolve. I can hit this 5, hit that next 1, and then awesome, cool. We're seeing that where we can then catch this 5 slipping, on the 3, the 6, this 8. All right, everything should just resolve. Cool beans. Beautiful. And I do hope, I can't stress that enough, I do hope you guys are enjoying, the channel. Please, share it within your network and things like that. All the support is great, positive energy, and it helps out a lot. But we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. As you see, I'm just epically spinning the block here, hitting these, tagging these guys out in succession. And we'll get down into where our last feature is the autocomplete. That'll be it. So as you finish up this expert puzzle, it's a decent game. Very nice. Blessings from Jonathan Irving. What's up, G? All right, we're going to blessing. We're going to take some time now to I'm going to explain some things at the end of this puzzle. So again, my name is Theta. It's lovely having you. I am a writer and aspiring screenwriter. So you probably saw my handles pop up on the screen just now. With the, my cash up at the top. I will preface everything by saying, this channel, everything I do, is substantiated by donations and contributions from viewers like you, and, at least currently at the moment. So please, if you are ever moved to make a donation via Cash App, I also do have the link to my GoFundMe. You'll see that handle pop up. You just type in Brother Man, you'll find my GoFundMe where it talks about my initial projects as a writer, as a screenwriter, and things like that. It has a full introductory video on my main channel, Brother Man 777. So you're seeing that as well on YouTube, and that's going to have also the link to my podcast, where it's primarily on YouTube right now as well. The podcast is going strong, and never a wrong time to jump in there and be a part of that as well. So you're also seeing my Facebook and things like that. So please feel free to reach out to me. I do have my contact information on this channel, I believe, but definitely on my main channel as well. So you can hit me up on Facebook, social media, and with kind words, encouragement, positivity. I will answer all of those things and speak with you even at length, if it gets to that point. But definitely check out my projects there on Coverfly, Free Film Ray. I do have some projects up right now, that are ready to go if you're an industry professional. Just take a look at those as well, and we can start a conversation about those as well. So I do thank you again. Hit the like, subscribe, notification buttons, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Take care.